What's going on, everybody? This is TrainLover123, hashtag TrainsRock here. So in today's video, I said I would explore Animal Crossing, the Animal Crossing track on time trials, and just explore and see what we can see. And just for the record, we're gonna go as Isabelle because it is extremely necessary. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to see if the trigger thing works. Okay, we've got that. Well, the first site is Rosie. Now, Rosie is one of the is a fan favorite character in the Animal Crossing series. She's a lovable little cat, and she's very, very adorable. She's very kind-hearted. She's very polite, and she always considers anybody a best friend, anybody who respects her and treats her very kindly. And yeah. And she loves the performances from KK Slider as well. But yep, that's what she looks like in the game series, and that's her model. I don't know what model they used for this track, but yep, that's what she looks like. So also, I don't know if my camera is centered properly for the TV, like from my phone, because I'm filming this via my phone. But one thing is that I'm using a Rubik's Cube to hold up the phone, and as a result, I can't see the screen very well. Although, let me see if there's something else I can use to actually prop up this phone for the moment. Let me just see. I don't know what I can possibly use. Let me see if this will work. Not sure how that looks. I hope that looks better. It should hopefully be better, I think. Well, if it isn't any better, then, well, I don't know. I'll have to work on it another time. But anyway, so there's Rosie. Just chilling up there. Yeah, that's centered. Alright, I just checked. But, yep, there she is. Just chilling up there on the mountain up there, little cliff. Now there's the train and the train tunnel, which is over there. And the closest view that I've spotted that we can see the train at is right about, where is this spot? Right about here, I think, actually. Somewhere right about here. The closest view we can get of the train, actually. Right about there. Without Lakitu in the way, of course. He's always in the way. That's just what he is. That's just how he is. This is what he's designed for. Unfortunately, he's just a freaking hazard. Yeah, one of the world's greatest obstacles in this game is literally Lakitu. The only way you can't see him is just by watching these replays. That's actually the only way you can't see him. Coming through. Oh dear. Oops. Now, one other thing you can see is KK Slider, just relaxing right here. Nice to see him relaxing up there, playing his little guitar, or his little country guitar. I like seeing him there. Here's Tom Nook and his store, Nook's Cranny. which plays the music from Animal Crossing, from the actual Animal Crossing series. The next one, and the most obvious one here, is Mr. Rossetti, who appears right around... I'll just wait until he shows up somewhere else. Where's he going to show up next? Here he is. Yep, that's him right there. He's a bit of a cranky guy, if you ask me. Yep, but that's him. Is he gonna appear somewhere else around here? Yep, there he is. He's gonna appear right next to me. Yep, there you go. That's him for you. Here's the town hall. And then over here, right at the starting line, is the Able sisters. I believe is Sable and Mabel? I think that's their names. I think that's their names, is Mabel and Sable. I think. I'm not sure. I've actually not played the Animal Crossing series. I have actually just recently tried one of the games, which was Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, if you actually looked at my channel, which I checked out. I hung out with Rosie for a little bit, and, you know, I did a task for her, helped her out, and she's really polite. So, yep, that's the Able sisters. This is lap 2. Now we've explored, so I want to actually get this over with so I can actually explore the map without sound. I don't want to play... The way it works with the highlight reels is if you take too long, like if you take extremely too long, you can pretty much, the thing cuts midway, so you can't finish the highlight reel, I guess. So I'm just going to finish the race here so we can actually rewatch the highlight reel and see what we can see. So there's that. Now let's see if the highlight reel was actually valid. Because the way it works with these highlight reels is that if you take too long with exploring, it won't finish properly. So let's see if the playlist actually did. No, unfortunately, I did not get all the way to the end, but that's good enough. We got what we got. So let's just see. Oopsies, I misclicked here. So there's Rosie. She's adorable, I tell you one thing. She's one of the cutest characters I've ever seen in this series. I don't know. But yep, that's her. Now let's move on to the next character that we were going to look at here. I hung out with her for a little bit too long, so whoopsies. There are them, and then there's the train that I said before. Now you can see that Lakitu is not present here. As I said before, Lakitu is not present in the highlight reels. He only appears in the actual race. So yep, there's the train. Now let's move on to the next area. I hope the playlist that this is... Oh yeah, oops. Yep, well here's a closer look at some of the characters here. You know what, let me turn off the map, because we're not going to use the map. She's just jumping in. She wanted to jump and maybe give me a high five. silly little villager, silly little Animal Crossing characters are always adorable. So yeah, then I fell there, and I pretty much, you know, that was sad. But let's see. So now we're gonna pay a visit to KK Slider. I like his little melody that he plays there. And here's Tom Nook in his store. Now you Animal Crossing fans will definitely recognize the music. As I said before, is the music from the actual the music is literally taken from the game. So that's Tom Nook's store right there, the shop, Nook's Cranny. And then there's Mr. Rossetti, who we saw before. This little steaming, raging mole miner is pretty rude. He's a bit of a jerk when it comes to certain things. Apparently, he doesn't appreciate it. If you don't save your game or whatever, he pretty much criticizes you. And apparently, according to Nintendo, this guy actually made a lot of people cry. Like, a lot of players, like kids, cried because of how rude he was, apparently. So, yep, but that's Mr. Rossetti right there for you. So, yep. Yeah. Oh, he's a grumpy wumperson. He's a grumpy mole, that guy. Now, if you guys watched Boundary Break on Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe video by She Says, the way that Mr. Rossetti works is that he literally, the way he works is that wherever he spawns, which is where he digs out through the ground, he pretty much what he does is he teleports, just spawns in. He has no legs underneath the ground. He just spawns in from under the ground, pretty much. So yeah, that's him for you. Yep, got another look at him. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's the closest look at him that you're gonna get. Yeah, maybe you look. Yeah, you guys can deal with him. I'm not dealing with him. You can talk him. He'll let him tell you off. Again, there's the town hall with the. I think I don't remember who that character is, but whatever. Let's continue on. And then over here are the Abel sisters, as I said before. I think Sable and Abel. I think that's their names. Just chilling, enjoying themselves, you know, showing off the store and pretty much observing the race from outside the store, which is nice to see them. It's really cool to see them all. But yep, that's pretty much it. Now, one thing I want to try and see if I can actually get the winter course. If I can actually get this for winter. Let's see if this works. I don't think it did, but let's just see anyway. No, it did not work. However, here's a better look at Rosie, I guess. Rosie is much closer to us now. Now we can actually get a good look at her, too. You ever wanted to get a closer look at Rosie? Well, there you go. That's Rosie for you. She's extremely adorable. Here, Lakitu, have a chat with Rosie, why don't you? No, not interested? Yeah, okay. You just go on your merry way, I guess, bro. You do you, Lakitu. I forget her name, but I know I've seen her face somewhere. Wasn't she in the anime for the game? Or whatever? Wasn't she in the anime for, like, Generation 2 that came out? Like, pretty much, like before, like, I forget what that anime was called. I think it was called Animal Crossing the Movie or something. But it's very little is known about the whole anime. But yeah, I think she was one of the characters that was in that anime or whatever. But yeah, I don't remember her name, but I actually saw the name. I saw her in the anime. I watched some videos on her on the anime yesterday. But yep, that's her. Incoming. There's KK Slider for you with his little melody. We'll listen to his song later on. We'll just finish the track because we've already looked at the course already and not much has changed. Like, there's Mr. Rossetti again in his usual spot. So we'll just finish the course and we'll just keep going. We'll go on to a second lap. We'll look at lap 3 we'll look at the other side. We've already seen the train too. We've already seen the tram or whatever it is. I don't know. Is it a train or a trolley? Looks like a trolley to me. Coming through, Mr. Rossetti. Okay, well, let's take a look over here and see what we got over here. Oh, would you look at that? There's butterflies. Cool, butterflies. That's cool. So here's another one of the characters, just shown here. And I believe over here is Rover. That would be Rover. Rover is one of the first characters you meet in the games when you ride the train. They're the one that introduces you, and they're the one that kind of helps you find your way to the town, and kind of gives you a short description of the town, which is nice. Hello again, Rosie. Now let's get back on track here. No pun intended. You guys can laugh at me all you want. I don't care. But you know what? Pun fully intended. The pun was fully intended, yes. Okay. Now this should be a shorter time than 5 minutes. Close enough. Let's just see what how far the highlight reel got us. Okay, it got us all the way to the end. Okay. Yeah, it got us all the way to the end here. So let's just see. So yep, there's Rosie just enjoying being her happy little self. Rosie is so adorable. I don't know about you guys, but I've said it several times, but I will say it as many times as I want. If Rosie was a real person or a real cat, I would be the happiest person in my life. And our little acrobat, Isabel. Now let's go. We've already looked at it. So apparently the language... Incoming! Got a little exploring there. Tried to beat the camera, which didn't work, unfortunately. Now we'll check out KK Slider and listen to his music. This time you can actually listen to it this time. There you go, that's what you heard so far, as much as you got to hear. But, yeah. So that's gonna be it for that. But let's see what other courses we can explore that we can try to explore here. Well, I've already done a video exploring TikTok Clock, but I want to do a better take on what I looked at before. And instead of pretty much what I did before, I am going to just pretty much redo what I did before. But this time I'm going to listen to certain sound effects. So the next one I've said before is Gear Deco, Gear Rhythm 1 through 10. So the next short one is going to be the Mojiban. I originally said it was Mobazen, but it is actually pronounced Mojiban. Mojiban. That's the name of it in the files. We'll get another look at it later. So then here's the pendulum. The pendulum is obviously, need I say more about it? Now this room, I didn't get a very good video of the sounds, but... Oopsies. Oh dear, oopsies. I need to get through this track so I can actually finish the music, so I can actually finish the highlight reel. Come on. Well, there's that. Now we'll listen to the we'll watch the highlight reel. And I am not going to speak throughout this highlight reel. And there you have it. So there's Tick-Tock Clock. The one last course I want to look at is N64 Rainbow Road, as I want you guys to see how the train functions with the train, which is that magical, mystical train that flies around the different parts of the course and and the toads on it throw us coins. They throw us that money, that cash, as my teacher once said. Look at all this space that's down here. That is ridiculous. The amount of space that is down here. I've explored this whole town, and there is just so much ridiculous space that is used here. Yep, we've seen how the train works, so let's just get on in. There's one spot that the train runs that is extremely cool, and it's right near the end of that track, of this track. Now you can actually see it in action right here. It goes right through the middle of that loop-de-loop, that loop right there. Oh dear. Now we will actually observe the train and wait and see it. Wherever it is, I don't know how long it takes for it to come around this course. Well, we'll just wait here for it. I know I'm on a time crunch, but we'll wait and see it. Where's that darn train? Oh, I hear it coming now. Here he comes. There it goes, right through the middle. Now that is really cool how that works. Now let's just finish the track. This will probably conclude the video after the highlight reel. Now let's watch our highlight reel and just see how this worked. Does it sound? Did this thing actually save? Yes, it did. Okay, we did all the way. You know what, let's just skip to the end because that's where I watched for the train. There it goes. But yep, that's about gonna do it for this video. I know that this was a unexpected video, or well, no, it really wasn't. But yep, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope the camera was better than what I've had before. Anyway, this has been Training Over 123, signing out.